Hello friends, this is Cold Run, back with Mass Effect 2. We are here on the Normandy, about to head down to the Normandy. Yeah, this is going to be one of those, it's going to be a mission I opened up last time, but didn't actually do. So explore the Normandy crash site. Let's land. And thank you to Almeron for... because I was trying to think of what does this planet remind me of, which magic card, and there's a few that reminds me of. The one I was thinking of was Chaos Orb, but it also looks a lot like Winter Orb, and there was one other that you posted there. But yeah, all of those. There she is. There's the Normandy. It hasn't given me a chance to pick my crew members yet. Is this not going to be like a long mission? God, Shepard looks so friggin' cool right now. That armor set, the color scheme, everything about her is so badass. The mask. She's great. It's really just her. Explore crash site. Locate a suitable place for the Normandy monument and recover any sign of the 20 lost crew members. Oh, this is that! I knew that we were going... No, wait. No, there was the thing that surprised me about the monument, but that was on a cruise. That was a monument to me on a cruise. This is a different monument. The Alliance has found the wreckage of the SSV Normandy on the planet Alcara. They have asked that a monument be placed on the site and any sign of the remaining 20 crew members recovered. Okay. Oh, this is going to be sad, isn't it? This is going to be... Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Okay, yeah, so we're not going to do this time. So thanks for watching. Next time, we will do something more fun. We'll play in a casino. We should go... Let's just get this done. So no specific objective. This is just kind of a wander and explore. Dog tag. Oh, God. Experience gained. Robert Falawa. How do I see the dog tag itself? It's weird because this is one of the very few games I've played ever. One of the very few games, and now that I'm thinking about it, one of the very few games I've ever played that doesn't have like an inventory where you could just go in and browse consumables and the like. Wow. It's really uncommon for a game to have that, isn't it? For a game to not have that, isn't it? I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just it just hit me how shocking it is. What's overload again? R1. Do I have to hit this specific... Let me try not hitting that. Okay, so it did this. That doesn't matter. Raymond Tanaka. A lot of these names are not ringing a bell. Well, there's two names so far. The two names I've seen so far are not ringing a bell. So please let me know if I should remember them from Mass Effect 1. Dog tag. Helen Lowe. Yeah, these could have just been red shirts. Press circle to place the monument. Not yet. I mean, maybe, but like, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the... Alexei Dubyansky. I don't know if that'll be the best place to place it. I mean, maybe it's the only place to place it, but I'm going to hold off for now. So there's a crevasse. Tag over there. Monica Negulesco. And I'm actually going to Google this because it's driving me wild. I can't remember his name, the name of the guy who just died, who I think was the guy we just saw, but Mass Effect 1 party members. Kaidan. Was that supposed to be Kaidan? I'm used to it. It looked better shaven than Kaidan. That's weird to say, but like Kaidan, I don't know. I'm so used to seeing a 5 o'clock shadow on him that was that Kaidan. Also, was his? I don't know. I don't know if that was Kaidan for sure. I think it might have been because they got a dramatic flashback, but maybe not because Kaidan didn't die in this. So maybe it was Kaidan, but maybe it was just a general dramatic, general memory. Can I break this with whapping it? Oh. No. Leveled up. Whose dog tag did I get? Marcus Grieco. Do I want to put 2 points to incinerate or flashbang grenade? Let's put 2 into here, and then we'll do 2 into flashbang, and then we'll pick a path. Again, this is a time where I especially don't like lacking a map. So we could put the monument here. Where was the tag? Oh, it's over there. Orden Laflamme. Boy, that sounds like a pulp action hero name. The Rogue Orden Laflamme. Women want him, men want to be him. Men also want him, and women also want to be him. This is... I actually kind of like that there's no party member. Again, I don't like that there's no map here, because it makes me feel anxious about where have I missed. But I kind of like how... What's the term? How somber, how melancholy this feels. And like, God, another reason I don't like the map is because I think I've been here before. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to test something. I haven't tested this in a while. How fast can I run? How far can I run? 2, 3... I got like a full extra second compared to last time. Thanks, Cerberus. Normandy SR1. Abhishek Bhakti. Place the monument there. Again, I want to see all the areas because, like, maybe that'll impact what happens when you place the monument. Because the fact that they're giving me a choice implies that there's some value to where I choose to put it. That I'll get one value if I put it somewhere, different value if I put it elsewhere, or different experience if I put it one place versus elsewhere. Rosamund Draven. A lot of these are fantastic names. Caroline Granado. Again, we might have been here already. I guess not. Talitha Draven. So Draven siblings? Yeah, Joker. At least Joker's okay. Yeah, this was his baby, this part of the ship especially. Though I think he's in a pretty good place now. He seems to be pretty happy with our current circumstances. He seems to be in a good place. Where was that dog tag? Aha. Mandira Raman. I saw refined element 0. Where? Down there? Is that it? Yeah. Can I take my I don't think I could take my mask off. I was going to do it as a sign of respect, but I don't think I can. Carlton Tux. Yeah, these names, most of these names are not ringing any bells. Not even the smallest bell. And I don't know whether that's because they're meant to be like red shirts who I didn't necessarily meet, or because I am a terrible person who doesn't remember people's names. Jamin Bakari. It's an issue in real life. It's a really, really incredibly frustrating issue. For me personally, like, not remembering people's names. I'll meet them and it'll just go in my head and out. I won't even be anxious about it. I'll just be... I just almost give up at a certain point. Yeah, sorry that took a little bit of a dour turn, but just want to share that. I remember specifically moments in... Oh god, elementary school. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling, but this is kind of a rambly moment. N7 helmet. My lost N7 helmet. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. I remember specifically the moments in, like, elementary school extracurricular stuff, like Hebrew school or sports teams that I always dreaded. By far, where the exercises where you had to go around and say everyone's names. Like, one person would say their name, the next person would say their name and the prior person's name. The third person would say their name and the prior person's name and the prior person's name. And so on and so forth. And it would send me into utter panic because I didn't know anyone's name and I couldn't remember it, and I would seem like I was an uncaring asshole. Navigator Presley. Unrecoverable data. AA, but he likes ska, so this is Navigator Presley continues to go up in our eyes. Spoke to the commander about this. I corrupt all these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. Especially that damned Asari and Aquarian. What does Shepard think this is, a zoo? I have a feeling that the next 3 are going to be a little growth arc right here. Something with the Aquarian. It seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would babysit my children or anything. I wouldn't let her babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. Something for a while now, and I'm taking a look back at past entries for this journal. I am ashamed of how blind I was at the time. I came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I'm proud to say I would die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. Yeah. I salute you, Presley. Surprised we're not taking the data pad. I guess reading it was enough. I'm actually curious, was that something that you all had to do as well? The name thing? The name game? And if so, did it bring you as much dread as it brought me? Harvey Gladstone. Silas Crosby, 3 more. Jermaine Barrett. Even if I don't remember them, I feel like it's important to say their names aloud. I don't know. I know they're not real people, but sometimes, you know how video games get. Anything further this way? Yeah, it looks like the answer is yes. Hector Emerson and one more. It's always that last one. There being one more thing to find and not being sure where to go, it feels like this was something that was present in Dragon Age Inquisition. Sometimes, not all the time, but it was I remember a couple of quests that had that feeling of, oh god, I've been searching the same area forever. I haven't been searching this area forever, but I wouldn't be surprised if I have to search this area forever. Is that it? Is this something? Fragile crate. This has got to be it. How do I whap something? Oh, I could just punch it. Amina Waberi. Ooh, an element 0. Now all that's left is to place the monument, and I think I know where I'm going to do it. We're going to put it by where Presley fell. I presume this is near where Presley died. This may be an incredibly white thing to do, but I want to honor that specific journey that he went on as a beacon of hope. So let's put it here. Just had that in my pocket. Is that a monument in my pocket, or you know what? Nope, 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 nope. So I think that's all I can do for right now. So let's head back to the Normandy. To the other Normandy. And let this one rest in pieces. Level up. A monument has been placed on the last resting place of the SSV Normandy on Alkera, and the families of all missing crew members have been notified of the ultimate sacrifice. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered. Here's a question, a non-rhetorical question. Was there anything I missed there? Like, was there a big thing that if I had kept exploring that I would have seen, that sort of thing? Got some funding and some E0.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. From Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, Normandy crash site data received. The Alliance was grateful to receive the information you found at the Normandy's crash site, and we've sent it out to the affected families. By finding us those dog tags, you provided a peace of mind for a lot of people, Commander. I thank you on their behalf. You are welcome, Hackett. Okay, where to now? Where to now, indeed. I think we're continuing our trip around the, what's it called, the nebula or the cluster? I think it's the cluster, right? Oh, how do I zoom out? There's got to be a way to zoom out from this, right? But okay, so we've gotten 100% here. Let's pop away. I'm going to first restock at Sarabarik and then head to... Actually, let me check. Can I see how many, how do I see how many probes I have? I probably have to just go to a planet. We have... 14 probes. Let's stop. Let's do a flyby Sarabarik first. We're heading to Kairavamori. Whoop! Overshot Kairavamori. Any asteroid belt? None that I can see. Okay, let's start work from the outside in. Got a little red marble of a planet. Uan Oke. Uan Prime. I wonder what language that's in. Oh, I guess we're going to see it in a second. Is a stony planet encased in ice under a methane-heavy sky. Named for the Uan Consortium, the Batarian manufacturing firm that financed its exploration. Uan Oke's crust provides much of the boron allotropes. What's an allotrope? Probably the same root as like Allosaurus. Used in Omnigel throughout the Terminus systems. The area has naturally become a haven for pirates who attempt to steal the refined gel or its ingredients as soon as the cargo ships leave the atmosphere. So yeah, security has got to be pretty tight here.
Launching probe.
And depleted. Now, I know that I think it was a Proustian who mentioned mentioned that you don't actually need to deplete everything, that you'll get plenty of resources. You still want to deplete it. It feels like it's scratching an itch. It makes it look nice and pinheadish. So I think I'm probably gonna keep doing that unless there's a reason to avoid it. Let's see, next will be Vatar. Located within the life zone of a dimming orange sun. Is a life zone like the like close enough that it could conceivably be habitable? I just never heard that term before. Vatar would be habitable except for its carbon dioxide atmosphere and an icy surface that kills most oxygen-producing bacteria. Nevertheless, mercenary companies and slavers have numerous strongholds on the planet out of reach of any galactic authority. Travel advisory. A statistically significant number of distress signals have originated within the 1 million kilometer mark of Vatar. Civilian travel is not advised. This smells like a place we're going to get a mission. It sounds like it smells like my nose was off.
Launching probe.
And depleted. I suppose I was thinking about the question, is there a downside to it? The downside, I guess, to depleting stuff is that there's a cost to it. Like, there's a credits cost to it in terms of having to go back and, like, buy fuel and buy more probes, but it's something I'm willing to pay because it really is satisfying to clear them off. Setor. A rocky planet with a crushing atmosphere. Setor has been scanned from orbit but largely left unexplored due to its sweltering conditions. Its atmosphere contains nitrogen but also an unusually high percentage of ethane, which can coalesce in pockets near the surface. The alumina-heavy crust of the planet can reach glowing hot temperatures during the daytime, reaching the ethane's auto-ignition temperature and creating pockets of flame across the landscape. For this reason, extravehicular activities are discouraged on Setor, and no company has been willing to invest in exploration. So I get the sense that there's no Mako in this game, that we won't be able to go down to the planets for just regular planetary exploration, and I'm okay with that, because the Mako was awkward and clumsy, but it would be cool. Well, never mind. I was going to say it would be cool to see to kind of just travel across the surface of some of these places, but I think we will still be able to do that just on foot.
Launching probe.
There we go. So I think that's it for this system. This is kind of a small, not much going on system for now, at least. Arinlarkan, I guess, is next. Let's see what's up in Arinlarkan. Also, I see it shows like systems that are nearby, I guess, or systems that are also in the same cluster. There's no way to fast travel to them. There's no way to like click to go to this arrow and press a button and spend the gas and just go to that system directly, is there? I don't think there is, but let me know if there is. Is this No, I thought that might be an asteroid belt. Pop. Okay. I don't... Yeah, so it looks like this is just a one-planet system? Huh. Utha, that's a Earth-like looking place. Punished with UV and gamma radiation from the Class F star it orbits. And here's a question. Is Class F like an actual, like, current science classification, or is that just made up for this game? Utha is no one's first choice for a planet to land on. Covered in seawater, Utha has a hydrosphere and ozone layer similar to Earth's, but that simply isn't enough to ward off the life-killing radiation. Yeah, that sounds like a deal-breaker. Its nitrogen-rich, oxygen-poor atmosphere goes unchanged by the few proteins that have managed to form in the ocean depths. Utha, however, has served as a way station for slaves escaping their Batarian masters. What little land it has is tectonically stable, and its considerable radiation belt and electrical storms grant cover for many common types of sensors. So it's like, would you rather be enslaved or living on Radiation Central? And I'm guessing that for most people it's Radiation Central. Fleeing ships typically hide on Utha long enough to discharge their drive cores and stock up on deuterium before trying to make it to the cluster's mass relay. Okay, so it's just like, this is like a waypoint. Like, right, they say it's a way station. It's not like a place you settle down. Okay.
Launching probe.
And that's Utha. And that's the Arinlarkan system. So let's... Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Let's head back to restock at Sarabarak. But I think that's going to be... There's only one more system left in this place, isn't there? The Batalla system. So Batalla has, it looks like, 3 planets. Where's the outermost? You're hiding. There you are, you sneaky beaver. Got this Neptune-like thing, Nirog. Nirog is a hydrogen-methane gas giant whose moons were once home to Essel, a Batarian warlord who terrorized the Terminus systems. Attempting to unite a pirate army under his banner, he successfully conducted a rapid blitz against 11 habitable planets. Fortunately for the rest of the galaxy, Essel's crimes caught the attention of the Spectres, who deduced his hidden location and assassinated him. Go Spectre. Essel's empire, built on a hyper-extended army, soon came crashing down. His lost stockpiles of Element Zero have become something of a legend, and foolish spacers have spent countless amounts of time and money searching the Batalla system, convinced they will be the ones to finally strike it rich. Let's see if I'm the one to finally strike it rich and find E0 on this place. Oh, there we go.
Probe away.
Yeah, we found a couple of big caches of Element Zero. It wasn't the only thing or the biggest thing there, but there was some of it there. Is there a third one, or is it just these two? I think it's just these two, I guess. So kind of a very green planet. Thunawanuro. A strange island of peace in the lawless Terminus systems, Thunawanuro is a planet of crushing gravity but abundant life. As its ponderous name indicates, it was colonized by the Elcor, who have several booming industries on the planet. We better go down and be able to explore the place. Hydroelectric dams and biofuels from tough, woody algae provide much of the planet's energy. Mines export uranium, thorium, and gold taken to space with generous use of mass effect fields. Of course, pirates target the Elcor's shipping as soon as it leaves orbit, but the Elcor's deal with mercenary companies keep away all but the most foolhardy of attackers. Good, you stay protected, my beautiful elephant people. No! No white dot, no mission. Oh, why is this game so bad?
Probe away.
Right, there's one more though left. Is it here? Yeah, unexplored. This has got to be a hot little place. Galactic Explorer, trophy earned. Okay. Logasiri. A step above a carbonaceous asteroid, Logosiri is a planet with a carbon-heavy crust and a trace atmosphere of CO2 and helium. Its surface is cool enough to have liquid water, but it is rapidly drying out. How cool is this star that someone this close still has water? As it has lost the critical mass to have a self-sustaining hydrologic cycle. Nevertheless, the Batarians have colonized the world, forcing slaves to work in their mines and the agri-habitats. Man, screw the Batarians. The labor is hot, endless, and backbreaking, even if in its low-G environment. Every horror story told by slaves elsewhere in the cluster seems to be topped by one from Logosiri. The most famous is that of the slaver Silperon, who worked to death 420 slaves. I was going to make a 420 Blaze joke, but that seems inappropriate now in the context. 420 slaves over the course of a galactic standard year and ground up their bodies for compost in his greenhouses. Yeah. He was eventually poisoned by his wife, but his shadow and his business model still hangs over the miserable planet. Yeah, this place sucks. At least we don't have to go down to it.
Probe away.
Okay. So, a couple of final thoughts before I wrap up for this session. First thought is, I think going forward I have changed my mind. After this, I will just go down to poor. I won't try to deplete every planet, because I think I'd rather have the credits than the depletion, with one exception. Is there, so this is a non-rhetorical question, is there an achievement you can get from depleting every planet? If there is, I'd like to go for that. No reason, it just sounds fun. If there's no achievement for depleting every planet, then I will just go down to poor probably for each one. Maybe even moderate, I don't know, depending on what y'all think. I think there's nothing else I can really buy right now. So that's going to be it for me for now. Next time, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. What lies beyond this cluster? Because it looks like 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. So I think we have to go back here. Yeah, Omega Nebula 100%. So let's go back to Sarabara and check out the mass relay, because I'm guessing that this is how we get from nebula to nebula, or from cluster to cluster. I might be misusing the term nebula, so from cluster to cluster at least. Omega 4 relay is surrounded by hazard beacons and automated warnings. Over the last 1,000 years, many ships have attempted to pass through it, but none have returned. The only ones to pass freely back and forth through the relay are the mysterious collectors. Many theories why ships never return from Omega 4. Some say there's a black hole at the far end, and others, mostly the impoverished underclass of Omega, believe there's some form of earthly paradise. That sounds unlikely. However, most simply think that the collectors capture or destroy those passing through the relay. That sounds more likely. I'm not even going to go here. That sounds like it's going to be a bigger thing. But that's going to be the next thing I do. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Okay, bye-bye.